Good morning, guys. I am going on another trip. This is kind of back to back. I was just in Portland last weekend, so let's see how Chicago goes. We are now ready to go. Let's go hit up the train station. Thankfully, I live just a few blocks away, so we're gonna walk there. Let's say goodbye also to the little Allie Beans. Goodbye, lady. So, Chicago. I don't know how many of you guys have been following and for how long, but I lived in Chicago for 7 years. I moved actually right after living here in Ann Arbor. After I graduated, moved into a studio apartment with just $700 in the bank account and started my jewelry business, Jess LC, full time. It was quite an experience. I never thought I would leave Chicago, even after all the accessory business stuff was done. But then after the snow of Siberia for 7 years, I kind of got sick of it and decided, let's go to Austin, let's have a big adventure, which we did and had a great time. Then moved back here to the snow, which obviously I'm not thrilled about still, but I did it because it had a lot of the things in Ann Arbor that I loved about Austin. It was, first of all, actually here's a great example of this, all of these really cute little houses. So these are like obviously newer construction here. I think you guys can see that. But also there's a lot of older homes that have this kind of character and feel that are original, like my house. And that's something I loved about Austin as well. I also love the kind of progressive liberal nature of this area, which is fun. And let's see what else. Oh, walkability to things I love, and just in general. So as you see, I'm walking to the train station. I don't even have to drive, which in Austin, for the type of house I wanted and the location to be walkable to things, it just was going to be really expensive. And the school systems, back when I was thinking about having kids in a more recent context, were a little bit more challenging. The school systems in Ann Arbor are top-notch public schools, and I wasn't really worried about that. So basically, that's what brought me here. Not sure how long I'll stay, waiting for my intuition to tell me otherwise, but until then, I'm really excited because since I graduated in 07, there's been so much development in this town. There's so many people that are in their 30s and moving back or already have moved back and are starting up businesses and things that are very Chicago or Austin, if you will. Things that are really fun and independent and new. Young entrepreneurship is really big. So I think that in 10 years, Michigan is gonna be a much bigger player on the country's like radar. I think that right now Michigan's probably still kind of a underdog, especially Detroit, but there is so much pride here. I can't believe it. Since growing up in Michigan and coming back now after the recession and everything, Michigan has more state pride than any state I've ever heard of except for Texas. So yeah, Texas still probably got the best state pride, but man, it's pretty huge here. People are smitten with the mitten, and I'm excited to see in the next 10 years what happens, especially with like things like the weather patterns changing and the droughts in other parts of the country. Having the Great Lakes here is a huge asset for the state as well. So I know all my Michigan people are probably cheering for me as I say this, and other people might be like, really? Michigan? But for sure, it's really, there's a lot of stuff going on here, and it's really exciting to see. Now here to see Meg Piercy of MegMade. You guys may remember her from the podcast recently. This is her studio space. So when I met her, she was selling furniture out of her garage on a rainy Saturday morning, and now there is an 8,000 square foot place. Let's give you guys the tour and show you what it looks like. Okay, so Meg's gonna give us this super secret tour behind the scenes. Okay, show us the stuff, Meg.
So here's the spray booth. This is what everyone in the world needs.
Yeah, I'm sure this is what you had when you got started, right?
So this is where
Not
everything's
quite.
sprayed, so it can be like a dustless environment. Isn't that piece cool?
How do you know it's dustless?
Because it sucks all of the dust into those panels.
Wow.
That's the only way to do like the solvent-based paint. Otherwise, it gets like little fish eyes in it.
Oh.
So this is where everything's sanded and prepped. It's a little messy right now. And then yeah, we're gonna go around the corner. I'm gonna show you where all of the unfinished pieces are. These are the pieces that just came in. And then all of these aisles are filled.
Wow.
Doesn't this look like one of the first chairs I redid for you in the pink and white?
Oh yes. Oh yes. I love that chair.
I know. Yeah, so people can come over here and they can pick out whatever piece they want and
Really?
they can customize it.
I'm sure people are like, I want that one. I want that one. Okay, do you ship everywhere?
Yeah, well, in the continental United States.
How much is shipping?
It ranges between $200 and like $350.
You got some great pieces in here.
Oh my gosh, like unbelievable.
What's your favorite one back here?
My favorite one right now is over here. Let's see. Well, I do love this one. It has a Carrera marble top.
What?
It's 122 inches long.
Awesome. So this is marble. If you guys can't tell.
And then this is probably my other favorite right now. Look at that Asian, like, inspired hardware on it.
Oh.
It's like spectacular.
There it is.
There it is. We have a lot of those. We have some cool
Shield backs.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this. You know I love the bamboo.
I know, that desk is so cool. And then I love this. It's mirror, like, around here.
Oh.
Crystal knobs.
Very cool. All right, well, thank you for the tour.
Let's close this puppy down and go eat.
Sounds good. Okay, guys, so I have not shown you Danielle's apartment yet, but I've been staying here all weekend, so let's do a little tour. And there's Buddy. Okay, so Danielle and I are going to get coffee at this really cool place I've never been. Check it out. It's called Swada. So now we're at Bernie's for brunch, which is stunning. Check it out. Vloggers. This is so cliche. Oh well. Oh well. So beautiful. Alright, so we are here at Bernie's in River North. With Danielle and Meg. We're getting brunch and we're back. We're continuing now. So wait, what were you to say? Oh, yeah, you guys are doing awesome things. And I'm really grateful for you guys and my friends. Yeah. I'm really grateful for you guys. And I think that you should come back to Chicago. I was trying to trick her into that this morning. I was like, you should just like rent your house and probably live here because like it's a bigger city and you know us. It's like a college town. Yeah. Totally rent it. Maybe I will. I think you should. For a little while. Yeah. I can help watch Ellie. Buddy and Ellie will become best friends. Yeah. And Jess. So it'll be like a little threesome. Maybe I'll be back in Chicago. Like a, you know. Well, I'm just very grateful for you guys. Thank you. We love you so much. I'm gonna get her back here.